And we're back. Welcome
back.
to Rat Habits Podcast, episode 7. Bing. Yeah, 7. I'm proud of us. Look at us. We got to do something special for number 10 when we get there.
Yeah.
Because got to celebrate your victories, even the small ones.
That's like the season. That's the season.
Yeah, low-key, yeah. I don't know. When we going to... We're still in season 1 then, right?
Yeah, that's 10 episodes will be a season 1. You know?
Okay, for sure. Season 1 stuff.
Yeah.
We talked about a lot so far, honestly. Yeah. A lot of craziness. Shout out to the people who are listening, tapping in. I love when I'm going out and it's one thing when like, hey man, I heard your song, I saw your video, but now people are like, hey, I'm listening to your pod, y'all fucking funny. Like, so I appreciate y'all. And the ones that's like, yo, you guys are cringe. Yeah, look, keep listening. Keep watching. Keep watching. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. No, I'm just kidding. Bro. It's gonna keep being great.
Oh yeah.
But happy Father's Day, for one. Happy Father's Day. I can say everybody in here is either a father or been a stepdad, you know, or a stepdad. So, happy Father's Day to Kev. Upcoming Father's Day. You feel me? DC, stepfather. Cam, stepfather. Aaron,
I played my part.
You played a part? Yeah. Played a position?
Fucking someone's mom.
Yeah.
Fucking somebody's mama.
Yeah. That's what it is. I'm over 30 now. It's just coming to the territory.
It's kind of, it is. I mean, because if you are over 30 and you find yourself, I don't know, like,
it's rare.
It is rare.
Yeah, it's
pretty rare.
Yeah, it's rare.
Yeah,
everybody got a kid.
We're outside.
Everybody got you a kid. Think about it, you know? Somebody's trying to get at your mama at a time. So.
Yeah. My mom just got remarried last year, so yes.
Oh, damn. Yes. Oh, okay. So you actually have a stepdad.
She got herself a white man.
Yeah. Shout out to your white stepdad. You know? You feel me?
Yeah, I guess.
All right. Wow. What's his name? What's his last name?
McNutt.
You're lying.
I'm not lying. That's
oh, shit.
My mom went from Rachel Maes to Rachel McNutt. I'm like, nah, y'all can have that, bro.
All right, that's it.
All right, that's the episode 7, guys.
It's on Facebook. Check her out. Look her up.
This episode's going to be called McNut. Mark that.
That's a wild.
That's hilarious.
I thought that was a punchline.
Yeah, I didn't. You're getting good.
I am.
But you're getting fucking good.
I can't make this shit up. That's how far my fucking shit is.
That's how it's got to be, though.
I got receipts. That's how far my comedy is. I got receipts, bro.
I like that.
You got to work that into your act. My mom just got remarried. Her last name's McNutt now.
Shane, that's his name. Shane
McNutt.
But he lives in the mountains. Like they have like a fucking 3-story like Airbnb house.
Of course he does. What the fuck?
Of course McNutt lives in the mountains.
Oh yeah. Name's Shane McNutt. You got to be doing well.
I can't be living around a lot of people with that kind of name,
bro. They got like a bunker and shit.
McNutt in the bunker.
Yes.
We'll just put it out there right now. Summer Madness coming. It's going to be a crazy one. There's a lot of podcasts out right now, but there's going to be your favorite one.
Okay.
Like, shit, that's how we're coming right now.
And I believe that. And I receive that. And y'all going to get all of this shit.
All that shit.
So, today's Sunday. What'd y'all do this weekend?
Shit, y'all want to go first? Or?
Oh, yesterday was Juneteenth. You feel me? Celebrating black freedom. And off top, fuck the United States government because they playing, they being performative. We could talk about that a little bit later. Let's talk about the joyous part of it. Yesterday was really dope. I performed at the Fairmont Park in Riverside. Dope ass show, dope ass collective, a whole lot of people, vendors, music, kids. It was just a big vibe. Shout out VL pulled up, Skywalker Mike was there. Sandria pulled up. A lot of the Mofal homies, Big Cali was there, Corn Breezy. It was cracking. And then I went to Lamert after that, and I saw like more rapper homies and stuff like that.
That should look like an episode of, what's it called? Insecure.
Yeah. It really was. Yeah, you're exactly right.
I'm all about that shit.
Yeah, it really was. It did feel like that. You walk around Inglewood.
I know. When I saw that, the Lamert Park thing, I was like, I saw Cornbread posted. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, you on that super black.
Yeah.
Super black.
I
wish I didn't have something else to do.
Yeah.
No, it was cracking.
I want to get blacky black with y'all.
It does feel great to be black as hell. Especially on days like that. Like, and there's so many black people feel like, I don't know where I was. I feel like Wakanda type shit. Like, I saw that nigga, the classic man, Judea, holding hands with his homegirl that I used to make music with and shit. I was like, damn, look at the world just colliding of blackness in here.
Like a tree, just everything like fucking growing and shit.
Yeah, you see like famous
people grow.
Black community and shit like that mixing with just like happy black community coming out and just partying and listening to music. I saw a couple electric slides and shit like that.
Of course.
It was lit.
Anytime you get a group of black people together, they're going to electric slide.
They better.
There's act like you've been here before, you know? It's a cookout.
There's gonna be somebody, I'm going to be the one saying like, And at every cookout, I'm like, yo, where the electric slide at? Somebody better play Outstanding or some shit.
Yeah, there's some Gap band up in this bitch.
Boom.
I need some Charlie Wilson right now.
For real. Ooh-wee.
I see someone saying they're like, man, y'all better not turn Juneteenth into a fucking like a Cinco de Mayo. But kind of, I'm like, I'm not against it. They're like with 2-for-1 Henny shots, fucking African flags and shit.
Yeah, I'm not mad about that.
I'm like, fuck it, why not, bro? Like, it's kind of like whatever, but fuck it, like celebrate blackness. Who gives a fuck, bro? Like, what it is gonna be, what it is. Like, so what? Like, I was like, and it'd be funny ass day on the internet too, like just the shit that people will do too. Like, oh, look at these motherfuckers over here, fucking like 40s. And shit.
Oh yeah. I feel like that's if anything going forward, that's what it's gonna become. It's gonna become us laughing. It's like, look at this shit right here. Y'all see the fucking like when they show that meme with like the chicken and a grape soda wrapped in plastic at a grocery store, like for $5. Like that's that kind of bullshit that you're gonna start to see. Like people are gonna take stereotypes, put Juneteenth on it, and give you a sale.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta imagine that's what it's like for like Mexicans.
No,
When they see
Modelo.
Cinco de Mayo and shit.
They got
and
the
like,
Modelo, they got the Michelada cups, they put all in
with
the
the little
package.
sombrero on top of it. It's like, damn, like, is this how they're
So
doing
that's what I'm
this
saying.
shit?
I'm like, but you know, they're able to accept it. I mean, and it's like,
They're not able to accept it. People are upset about that shit. Like, they're not upset. No one's accepting that shit.
I'm not gonna say they're accepting it, but it's like, I mean, people are gonna do what they're gonna. We can attack
That's what
people.
you can expect. For sure.
I want to attack.
Black people are more
let's put
sensitive towards those kind of stereotypes.
Yeah.
We're a little bit more sensitive towards it. You know?
But I want to see that. I want to see it where they're like, look what these motherfuckers are doing, and then we just get on their head, you know, like these motherfuckers doing it. But I want to see. I still want to laugh about it.
That's
like,
what I know about you. You want to make sure you want a good fight. You want to see a good fight.
But seriously, what happens if you're driving through Redlands or you see some white guys with a dashiki and it's fucking Juneteenth, bitch?
I want someone to put that shit on the fucking internet so I can look at it. Fucking, we can all fucking
Nappy.
slander them and talk, make jokes about that
This
shit.
nigga
That's
Nappy
what
was
I
DJing
want.
at a Juneteenth party in Calabasas. I was like, oh my God, bro.
And it was just Kanye?
Yes.
That was it?
By himself. But that shit, yeah. So it was cracking. Juneteenth, joyful last day. Shout out to everybody.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Black Collective from the IE. Shout out to Lamert Park Rising, Party in My Living Room, Thurs. All the homies that performed, it was cracking.
Hell yeah.
We definitely gonna throw some more. Shout out to the Waterman Discount Mall. My homie Curtis hooked me up with this fire, like airbrush t-shirt. I haven't had an airbrush t-shirt since that Diplomats t-shirt, and I got an airbrush Juneteenth t-shirt. I'm about to do that shit every year. And support my boy Black Business. Curtis, Walmart. I said Walmart. Waterman Discount Mall. Go pull up to the Waterman Discount Mall. Get yourself an airbrush.
Hey, did you
t-shirt.
see? Shout out to Opal.
Oh yeah, who that?
That's the lady that got the Juneteenth popping. She's like, she's like 90 something. Like, and she literally fucking had her house burned down by white people.
Shout out to Opal, man.
And then she like became an educator, and like she's like one of the people that pushed for it to like become a holiday. Like old lady.
Yeah.
See, I can feel that. I feel like probably we're that mindset of saying like, damn, they taking our shit, because when we tried to present the idea originally, they're like, nah.
Yeah.
And then so it becomes a thing that we celebrate amongst ourselves, and people are like, what the fuck is Juneteenth? And then you're able to tell them like, Juneteenth.
Let's show that.
And for people who don't know what Juneteenth is, it means Juneteenth is slavery was over in I don't remember the year. I don't like to think about it.
Yeah, I think it was. They like. I think they spent like an extra 2 years.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was like 3. It was 3 years. Texas was the last state to release their slaves, and it took 3 years after, and it happened on June 19th of that year.
The U.S. Army had to come through and like, yo, all the slave owners, you guys gotta let these people go, bro. Like this shit ended 3 years ago. Yeah, you're fucking tripping.
Can you imagine?
This is mine.
Scandalous.
This is me.
That's like letting a nigga keep working. It was 1865.
Yeah,
that's like letting a nigga keep working when you fired him.
Yeah,
it's like he's fired. He's not gonna get paid.
Like no checks.
You got him, but you calling him like, hey, you showing up today, right?
Where you at? You know you late, right?
Like, for 3 years though. That's fucked up.
Yeah, Texas is wild.
So,
and that thing about Texas now, they could just have guns. They're about to be able to just have guns.
No license,
no
license,
training.
Oh my God.
Just pull up. You could just pull up to a gun store, get your strap, and get on your way.
Get you a strap. You go a little cowboy.
South by Southwest about to
like
be
Aaron said.
stupid.
Aaron said, fucking Florida with cowboys.
Yeah, bro.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was a good.
I'm like,
idea.
you still getting arrested for weed, but you could just carry a gun with no license. Like,
That's crazy. It's so backwards. Like if you're fighting the quote unquote war on drugs, but you about to let everybody have guns, but can't have weed. What do y'all?
You gotta shoot people with the weed.
About to have a whole lot of crimes. But whatever, man. Whatever.
yeah, this shit's wild.
But yeah, shout out to Texas. For fucking up, but for creating a wonderful legacy for us to celebrate later on.
Do their thing.
They
That's
still
the
think they're
last
cowboys and shit over there, man. Like that's how they're living their life. So riding horses, cowboy hats, spurs.
Sounds racist to me.
Just kidding. I'm not in the position to be calling people racist right now. I'm just trying to be uncanceled right now.
Nah, it's fair enough. I'm in a position where I can say these kind of things, so I'll probably be shooting my shit off sometimes. But yesterday was Juneteenth, so shit, I'm a little sensitive though. Real shit. Hey, I was at work the other day.
Rep your shit, bang that shit.
No, God, that's what I'm saying. I was at work the other day. Just a situation where I literally had to leave a room, right? So I was talking. I love scary movies. Everybody know I love horror movies. So I was talking about fuck you scary ass. I heard that, but I was like, man, I love Get Out, right? I'm talking to another black coworker at work, right? Me and this woman. And I was like, yeah, I love Get Out. And he's like, oh, yeah, right? I was like, the only reason that shit scares me is because that shit crazy could really be happening. And some guy behind his mask takes his mask off. He's like, are you serious? You think that movie can like really happen? He's like, you think someone's gonna really take your brain? I was like, nah, that's not what I think. And then he was like, oh, you're afraid of hypnotism. You don't want to get hypnotized, right? And I was like, bro, if you really think I watched that movie Get Out and the thing that I thought was like really scary was that shit, like you missed the fucking movie.
Then you never been black in America before. I'm afraid of this, but not the fucking conversation after me.
He probably went home like, yeah, this is gonna fucking get him now. Jamal's gonna get at work, twisting his cup in front of Jamal.
Oh my god!
But
that's hilarious.
Yeah, shout out Juneteenth, man. It was a great weekend. But yeah, what'd y'all do in the last few weeks? Aaron, I really want to hear about.
We can get into it.
I want to get into it.
Yeah,
I want to get into it.
Let's get into it.
You want to intro? Tell the story, bro. Tell your story.
Well, we'll just unpack it or whatever, like, cause I used to be a rapper or I rapped whatever, but I lost that. I lost the pen. I lost fucking what I was doing. So I got the depression now. I've been in therapy for like 2 months, and she was telling me like all the exercises and shit we're doing. She's like, you need to get back on stage, bro. She was like, that seems like that's your forte. That's what you do. And I'm like, yeah. I was like, I'm a middle child. I need attention. I was like, let's run it. She was like, well, this is your assignment for the week. What do you got to do? I said, well, there's open mics. She's like, well, go to open mic. So I just Googled. I found a spot called Tao Comedy Club in fucking Chinatown.
Yeah.
In Koreatown, my bad. And I called, and they're like, yeah, just go to the link, sign up, $5, get you 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And I did. I did that on Thursday. So all Friday, I was like, fuck, now I got to fucking write 5 minutes. But I got this Judy Carter book, the Comedy Bible. I got a Seinfeld book with all the jokes and shit. So I've really been in my bag, like, writing this shit. I really want to get into it. So I did it all the way up until the time I got there. I fucking wrote 5 minutes. I made that shit tight. And then everybody's there. So we're there, and it's like 9 people. It's only other comics around us.
Yeah.
So Fridays for open mics, Saturdays actual shows, Sundays workshops and shit. But so there's only 9 people who are also going to do comedy with you. So everybody's super supportive when you go up, but everybody's nervous. Like, I mean, some people are new, and then finally fucking they get to me and coming to the stage, Aaron Maes. I'm just like, Kobe, baby. Kobe. I'm just like, I get up and I walk up bouncing like, let's go.
Okay.
So I get up on the top and fucking I'm like, what's cracking? All the good, all fucking 7 of you, and that gets a laugh right off the top. Just that little laugh that got me in, and then fucking I just go into my bit. I'm talking about fucking. Summer Madness is here. Like, I've been on the phone. I've been on these apps. Like, people walling out already. Like, I'm all for it. I was like, I'm all for the action. I said, but now that the pandemic is over, I got to get back to dating again. I'm seeing on these streets. I was like, fuck. I was like, this is ghetto as fuck. I was like, all these apps. And they're like, yeah. I was like, yeah. I said, this is ghetto as fuck. I was like, are we Zooming? Are we meeting up? Do I got to wear masks? Are STDs still on the table? Or can I only catch COVID? I was like, I need answers, bro. And like, so people were like coming in. So people were like starting to get because this is all common shit with everybody.
Yeah.
And then I go into it because I was like, because I'm a nice person. I'm a good guy. I got a little swag. So, but in LA, I'm not an easy sell. I'm not the tallest guy. I'm not the best looking. And I'm fucking ethnically ambiguous. If you don't fucking know
it's hard to.
If you don't know me, you don't even really talk. and I'm going in about this shit. I'm like, is he Mexican? Nah, that fool white. I was like, nah, he's a less hairy Armenian. and that got a huge laugh. And I was like, nah, I know an ugly Persian one. I know an ugly Persian when I see one. And then everybody, so I'm getting like the self-deprecation. Everybody's going in. I said, but hey, it's not my fault. I said, we're all immigrants from somewhere. All 4 parents, all 4 grandparents are 4 different races. I was like Mexican, Spaniard, Native American, and my last name is Belgium. I was like, I don't even fuck with waffles like that either, bro. Like,
that's hard.
But I'm going in. I was like, but my family. I was like, but California shaped my fucking heritage, who I am as a man. Both my parents are from LA. My dad's from Whittier. My mom's from La Puente. I grew up in the hood, bro. Like, I was like fucking, I grew up in that gangster lifestyle, Lolos, gangster rap. I was like, maybe the Raider hat and the hand tattoos gave it away, but that's what I'm about. And then, so everybody's going, so it went, like the reaction was crazy. Like it was fucking wild. And then out of all the people there's like 2 funny chicks. There's an Asian and there's she was Palestinian, super pretty. But the whole time, like I was trying to like say what's up to her, you know, like just trying to get someone to get a higher or head nod, but nothing. She didn't give me no fucking time of day. I was like, all right, go back. But finally, I got on the stage. I said, thank you. I told him my therapist said I got to stop being a bitch and do shit that scares you. So that's why I'm here today. Yeah. It's my first time, and I didn't get like a standing ovation, but everybody's like, hell yeah, like good job. And then I got off the stage. I sat down. She turned around. She was like, damn, that was good for your first time. Hey, she was like, let's go, bro.
Got the pure boy. That's what's up. Hey, bro, that's really dope. I commend you for that.
It felt so good. And then I was telling this fool on the way here, like that's my super people, bro. My superpower, like interacting with people and dealing with people. Because I just Googled that and I found it just by calling. After the mic, I went across the street to a bar called Laces, and I watched the Clipper game. And I'm sitting next to a white couple, a little hipster couple, and the guy was a basketball fan. We're shooting the shit, talking shit. After the game's over, he's like, so what are you doing here? Where are you from? I was like, I'm from Riverside. Came to open mic. He was like, damn, that's tight. He's like, you know about this spot in Chinatown? Sure don't. Let me get that info. So I linked up with them. I was like, cool, hell yeah, bet, dog. I left. I was like, fuck, it's fucking about 10. I was like, I'm feeling good. I'm about to get some drinks and go home. I walk out the bar, and there's one white guy, like a tall, lanky white guy, and we like lock onto each other. And he's like, what's up, bro? You lost? I was like, not really. I was just gonna get some drinks and go home. I was like, is that store open? It looked like a Walgreens, but it was in all Korean letters. He was like, I don't know. He's like, what you need? I said, a drink? He was like, I got drinks right here. He was like, we're about to get drinks right here. And he was like, you want to go? I was like,
motherfucking made it for
fuck it. I was like, fuck it. I was like, fuck it. So I just linked up with this white guy and I meet him. His name was Jake, and we just started talking. And then we go into this bar, which is literally one door over from the sports bar I just left. Yeah. And we get in there, you meet 2 of his friends. One of his friends was a comedian who's been doing comedy for 4 years, and the other was a script writer. So we get to talking, and then the comedian's like, how'd you find out about this? I was like, Google. He's like, what do you do on Google, dog? He's like, you don't got Instagram? I was like, what? He said, give me your phone. And so he started putting in all these spots. He was like, here, get this spot, book it right here. And I'm telling him about my set and the jokes. He's like, oh, that is funny. That is good. Use that. And I was like, dog, it's like the universe is fucking real, bro. I put myself out there. I did it. I did the work. Yeah. And it was just fucking, I shed a little thug tear on my way home.
Hey, honestly, that's beautiful. That's one of, that's one of them nights when you go to, when you're in the city.
It was magical, bro. Yeah. I could not come. That's why I texted you right when I fucking finished. I texted you in the group. I was like, bro, this is wild. I was like, I'm fucking Kevin Hart. I'm
about to be Kevin Hart. Funniest man in America. Here we go. No, but that's, again, I commend you, bro, for all parts of that. Yeah. Because you had to do the difficult shit of going to therapy first to even get to that space to be like, you had to do the work through therapy to even get to that day where she's like, yo, stop being a bitch and go do this thing. And then getting the energy to do that. Because I know it's like, you haven't been on stage in some time too. So I know that was, at least you had that in your back burner type shit. Like, you've held a microphone before, you've rocked a crowd before, but now it's like, less about music, more about your own stuff. Like, and the self-discovery that it took to get there. I applaud you real shit, though. That's some real shit, man.
Thank you. It's dope because all the times I perform, even if I miss a lyric or something, I could be like, yeah, come on, yeah, come on. I mean, you could you could pull it off, but it's just fucking crickets. Because everybody's nice. Everybody's like, yeah,
everyone's listening, like,
But, like, everybody's supportive when you go up. But once you get up, it's if you're good or not. Because there were 2 white boys who were trash. And it was like, it was cringy. Like, they're over trying. So,
that's tough. That's tough.
That's why I respect the stand-up
more
than any other art form. Because you can vibe off of, like, somebody's on stage performing music. You just vibe off that shit.
Facts.
But comedy, like, that's just fucking raw.
It has to hit.
You can't fake that emotion at all, man. Like, it's... That shit's dope, man. I'm happy.
It really works, especially for like, in an art standpoint. Say you got back into rapping. Like I've met rappers who are, a lot of artists who are funny as hell. Yeah. Like their ability,
like Dumbfounded and Childish Gambino.
Oh yeah,
someone who do both.
Or like the only what's that? M16. Like bro is comedy all the time. He did stand up before as well. Yeah, I'm like y'all should chop it up because he got a plug over there at the Ontario spot. Yeah, but it does take a lot, and it's a different part of the brain. Yeah. It's one thing to be like presenting something that you're very already confident in because people heard it, they told you it's good, that kind of shit. Like you're going up there with the impromptu shit, the stuff that happens in between songs, like you know, are you able to get their attention before the next thing? And then you know those LA type nights, man, when you go to the city to do one thing, but because how we
floating, bro. I was literally floating. Like I just met this white couple. Oh, they're dope. Oh, here's a spot. I walk outside and the random white guy you lost. Like what the hell? Like it was just literally like
that was God.
That's the universe.
It was just that was the universe talking to you like you're lost.
Like I was talking Michael Jackson on the fucking lights, you know?
No, it's real shit. And you know, we from the IE and shit, so when we go to LA, we don't just go home after it's over with. Like you got to go do something and stuff. And then when you're in that type of energy and intention, like Kevin, you remember like the times that we used to go to the city and it would turn into like
some random shit every time.
Up here, like
every single time,
like bros now aligned in like the probably like. At least in the social media standpoint, like you didn't know what space and shit like that from a social media point, and now you can even say that shit or in reference to what you're talking about, like in social media, like you're getting back out there, and then you just bumped into somebody who put you in a whole new fucking space of followers and shit. Like that shit hard. And
I'm already gonna do 2 other spots on Friday. Like I'm gonna fucking fuck it. Try that
shit. Let me know, man. I'm trying to
see that, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to
support.
Heckle me, dog.
Yeah,
come at me. I'll take it. I'll be that nigga. Remember that Eddie Murphy shit? The Nutty Professor.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's Chappelle.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Chappelle. Yeah, Chappelle and Eddie Murphy. Yeah, I'll be that nigga.
Loving you is easy cause you're beautiful. Do. Squeeze his hand.
Yeah. Classic. That's fire, man.
But bro,
proud of you.
Proud of you.
That's hard, man.
Yeah.
When we get a chance, like, we'll film that shit next episode. Whenever we have it, you'll see. We'll put some shit up here. Yeah, we'll shoot the.
Let me get a few under my belt because
you got let them
because I'm a fucking nerd. Like I'm obsessed with this shit. So I literally listen to podcasts all day, and everybody talks about how they bombed the first time.
I can vouch for that.
And they fucking and
I've heard Bernie Mac sets coming out this nigga room.
I've seen fucking dog. I've seen Tripoli. I've seen Jeff Ross bomb. They've been doing 30 years. So I was like, let's cut the ego. It went good, but I don't want to fucking. Like I said, I'm not fucking Kevin Hart yet. let me get some reps in. But the fact that I wrote 5 minutes and I timed it and I recorded it and I rehearsed and I'm in the back of the Uber all the way, fucking rehearsing. I got there. I was like, that's fucking.
That's hard, man. Damn, I wish I could have seen that.
That shit felt good, bro. And for that chick to be like, oh my God, that was good. I was like, I fucking almost proposed and
shit. My
nigga
had a night. My nigga had a whole night for real.
I had me a Palestinian yet.
Girl waved
I'm trying to see what that'd be like.
Oh my God, shut up. Shut up. My nigga timestamp that. Jordan, get that out of here. Jordan's like, nah, keep what the fuck.
Bro, that's what we're here for.
Oh my God, that's what's up, man. I'm happy for you, and you getting funnier by the fucking minute.
Thank you, bro.
You worked it, man.
That's the first thing I was like, just fucking attack yourself. I fucking 8 Mile that shit. Fucking, I'm gonna talk all this shit about myself.
Damn.
So y'all can just fucking laugh at me. Like, let's get it.
I never thought about that.
I 8 Mile that shit, bro.
Bro did go up there and it's like, man, fuck, I ain't wasting the bar on this nigga. I'm about to talk shit about myself. Yeah, that's real shit. Yeah, I mean, people can relate to that because everybody low-key hates themselves.
Yeah.
A little bit. Fuck, where we going on now?
And speaking of Loki, have you guys seen Loki?
Yeah. That's actually a great example of somebody who does fucking hate himself but has like this supreme fucking confidence. And he doesn't admit that he hates himself, so he's in a corner and he's like, fuck it, okay. Look,
yeah, when they replayed his timeline of his life for him, he was like, well, fuck, man. Like, I am an asshole.
He started feeling like shit. That's you. That was you. Like, why you crying? Like,
who killed his own mom? Like, what the fuck?
For real. I try to act like he didn't do it.
That's sick. He's sick.
No, Owen Wilson was breaking him down, man. He was breaking him down. He was like, "You're a god, right? Like a god of mischief. Like, you don't seem very mischievous right now.
You seem like a fucking ass. Do you like hurting people? Is that what you like to do?"
He broke him down, man. I like that shit.
Yeah. And then by episode 2, bro put the jacket on. And he's like, "Yep, I'm here now. I've been seen."
They gonna fucking blap him.
Yeah, that episode two. That one really.
Yeah, it was.
The first one I was kind of like, I don't know
where they going.
I was like, where is this gonna go? And then episode 2, I'm like, okay, okay.
I like that they
Now
skip
I'm
steps.
liking.
You know, like when you watch an episode like episode 1, you think, "Oh my god, here I'm about to come in next day and he's gonna be on the same shit." You know, talking about this and why am I here? Type, you know, blah blah blah. Like they skip that. Like bro's already working there.
Job.
Yeah, he read the pamphlets and shit. It's been however long.
Yeah,
like you know.
That's why they had to break him down in the first episode. So like they had him after that. He fucking do anything that.
I kind of forgot what Loki's story was. As a matter of fact, like after I saw him like disappear, I forgot like the other movies. Like he did link up with Thor again. They were homies. They fought together.
Yeah.
He died at the beginning of Infinity War. Yeah. I forgot all about that. I be forgetting about Hulk getting his ass whooped too. That shit was so early in the movie.
It was opening scene.
Yeah, that shit was lit.
That was great.
Yeah. But yeah, Loki's great. I'm enjoying that.
Yeah, I was gonna start watching I watched some of it, but then I ended up getting distracted and doing some other shit. But I was about to watch a whole little YouTube video explaining like the whole multiverse and shit. I was like, man, I need a refresher. I need a
the second phase is gonna be deep, man, because they're gonna start bringing in like different realities and shit from like parallel universes. So it's gonna get fucking.
Because I know about some of the, but I like I need to really get in and get refreshed, get on my nerd
shit.
I'm
fucking extra level. I bought the Infinity Gauntlet, the actual like.
Oh, you got
comic,
the glove with the...
No, the comic, the Infinity Gauntlet. Okay. So the way Infinity War and Endgame is from that comic.
Yeah.
And like that's just fucking dope as fuck. Yeah. But it brings the Eternals in, Galactica, all these fucking extra people like who are way more powerful than Thanos.
Yeah.
You think they're gonna bring Silver Surfer in?
Yeah, but in the book, Silver Surfer was getting smacked, homie.
Word?
Yeah, he was the one that went through the building instead of the Hulk. In the opening scene, that was Silver Surfer. In Infinity Gauntlet, he's getting fucked up the whole episode.
I used to like his show back in the day. Remember the Marvel
Doom is in it. Doom is getting down. Wolverine's getting down. Like all the X-Men are in it too. It's
it's kind of crazy that we couldn't even watch Infinity War and all that without the X-Men being a part of it. It's Wolverine especially. Like, that shit crazy. There's no character in the MCU that equals up to Wolverine. Like nobody.
Yeah, now that Disney owns that shit,
it's coming. It's coming.
Hard. Yeah, they're gonna go hard with it.
Yeah. It's on a good track already. Like,
nah, they already said
the track's already set. It's already, bro. They got it lined up.
They're coming. They already said Fantastic Four's the last one, and then Mutants are coming. So it's gonna be
they got the fire set up, bro. It's just gonna be heat for years to come.
Yeah, I like the approach. I mean, they built it up this far that they had the string of movies, and now they got these one-off TV shows that are they're not standalone, but they work in the same way that the movies work without having to wait as long. Yeah. They can do all these
and they play a role in the universe too.
Yeah, that's
what I mean? So like even like WandaVision, was that the first like Disney like Marvel show? That was right. Yeah. Right. So WandaVision it's gonna play a role in like how everything plays out in phase 2.
Yeah. And the I like that you can have something that plays
huge
part.
Universe that they created like. And that they
do you think they had the shit planned out?
Yeah, they already have a plan set. Like,
but do you think they had it planned out when they first started like the Avengers movie? Like, okay, like, was it depending on the success of it? Or like,
it was depending on the success of Iron Man.
Corporations,
Iron Man was the first one.
Corporations be like 10 years out.
Yeah. I feel like it depends on how many people you got at the time, because you can have a good idea and then you want to expand it, so you have to go back. This is the shit that I was thinking when I was watching Loki. I'm like, did they plan this shit in the movie? That when they wrote the movie, it would spin off into this show, or do they rewatch the movie?
But I don't think they could.
Here's a hole where we can put a whole universe. You know what I'm saying?
I think both.
Yeah, because streaming wasn't even like really a thing when they started like the Avengers and all that shit. It was like Disney Plus. I don't know, maybe they had it in their plans, but it wasn't really like a thing the way it is now. So they could release a whole fucking show that still ties into the movies, because WandaVision and Loki are gonna play a fucking big role in like what happens going forward.
Yeah,
and it coincided with everything that happened before. I don't know if they planned that shit out, but it just worked out in their favor though, because all that shit's a hit. It all works.
It's like perfectly. Visual comics. It's like live action comics, bro. You getting backstories by specific people. Wanda and Vision. Yeah. Fucking Winter Falcon. What is it? Falcon Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
Winter
Loki.
Soldier
You're getting everybody's backstory.
I don't know if that one hit as hard as the other.
At the end, it did. At the end, it did.
I fucked with it. Yeah,
I didn't watch it.
I don't like Anthony Mackie as an actor, but and even
I just imagine in that moment right there. I need the picture. That picture of him like
that face. It's hard for me to support him as an actor, but the way the show played out, I was like, okay, I
met that nigga in the movie She Hate Me. Like I'll never look at this nigga the same way again. You remember that movie?
Yeah,
Papa Doc. Yeah. Oh, that's right. He is Papa Doc.
Yeah,
and I'm Tupac, motherfucker. Yeah, right.
I hated that.
Yeah, I not a fan.
But it worked though, man. Captain America.
Put the Tupac picture up too, B.O. I wanted that. What's up, man? I'm Tupac. Yeah, right. Oh man.
Speaking of shows, what about Dave?
I'm in it. I'm on it. And I've been breaking it down. I've been psychoanalyzing the shit out of it already. Because I saw him tweet like, yo, go watch the season or go watch the first season over again so you can understand like what's happening so you don't look, I don't want y'all to get confused. So I thought about that. So I went back and watched like the last 2 episodes. And I remember clearly the whole alley thing is a big thing. And I love how they use that same beat over and over, that doom, doom, doom. Every time he gets sad or something like that. Like the song he was trying to sing with that rando girl.
Yeah.
But bro is like spiraling out of control. He's been spiraling out of control since he broke up with her. And he was already doing that in the last episode. We were just kind of distracted. But remember how he was whining about like, you're supposed to be fighting for me. Blah, blah, blah. Like, he wanted to do that stupid ass song, and Gator and the other homie was like, yeah. And they're looking like, bro, you're fucking tripping. He changed his mind at that moment, but that don't mean like he wasn't doing all that shit and he didn't leave the studio or leave, Breakfast Club and just go right back to bullshit. And he did. This nigga's all the way in Korea.
Appropriating the fuck out of it.
Yeah, being way worse than that I Carumba shit. Like, man, like.
We were saying like it's crazy, like because Kev said he hasn't watched it, and I was like, at first I didn't want to watch it because I didn't like him as a rapper. Like I was like, I don't like jokey shit. Like I don't like it. Then I started seeing people that I knew that like opinions that I respect. They're like, that shit's funny, bro. It's funny. Like, and then I seen the cameos. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna watch it. And then that shit's funny. But now it's like I don't know what is the real Dave. Like I don't know if the character or what is the real, because even his character in the show, like he doesn't try to make himself likable, it's like, he's like, it's a trip, like how they make it, like he's like kind of annoying, but it's funny, like it's funny as fuck, that shit's it's really funny.
It's like a new aged Curb Your Enthusiasm a little bit too. It's like Curb Your Enthusiasm mixed with Entourage.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And then also even too with the Insecure as well, with the relationship, real life shit. Like it's like that shit's like dope how they like put it together.
Like the mental health, the episode with Gator with the
yeah. I relate to a lot of the shows.
I love Gator. That fool's character is sick. That Gator's sick.
Gator's always turned up.
He reinvented himself too, though, man.
He did. I remember Gator from he was with Tyga, getting every dollar.
Oh shit!
I think he used to be at the Vibe.
I do remember that name.
He got like robbed or some shit. Got his like chain.
Oh, I remember that video.
Yeah, I totally forgot he was. I forgot he was actually.
Yeah, man. He was in the fucking mix. All this shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's dope. I didn't even realize that.
I feel like he plays in the show.
His character's dope. That fool always knows what to say. Like he's supportive as fuck for Dave. Like Dave put him on, and this fool like just fucking. He's like Dave's fucking his fucking right hand man. Like that fool is like his dog. Like he's like, nah, this is my dude. Like Dave could always count on that fool. Like that fool Gator's dope. His fool's character's sick as well.
It does seem like he's really like playing himself. Like from the shit that we seen and like even observe early in his career. Yeah. Like it don't sound too far off. Like I do remember him being around Lil Wayne. Like. In some real life shit. So it is hard to say, like, who are these guys? Like, are they playing themselves in a way?
Because this week, Santino, who plays the manager on the show, his podcast, he had Dave and Gator on.
Okay.
And Gator talks exactly the same way. Like, he's not even in character. That's just who he is.
Yeah.
So throughout the whole podcast, they're talking about, well, it's been a year since we started the show. He's like, we a gang, dog. And then Dickie's like, I don't want to be no gang. He's like, it's a good thing. It's a love gang. Like, so he's the same way on podcasts, on air, as he is on the show.
Yeah.
So that's just tight.
So, yeah, that's funny.
He gives me very, very, like, a young Larry David.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Dickie, he's Jewish.
And I was saying, too, that the show also makes me accept...
Why is it? No.
That's a big part of Kurt. What do you mean?
No.
Yes.
It is, but...
It could be a lot of other things too.
That's funny though.
It's the same exact though. Fuck you.
Oh my god.
That's a very big part of it.
Like Larry David, he's a Jew.
They're both. It's the same thing. They both hate everything.
Yeah, you could have just said
it works.
It's fine.
No.
Yeah.
They needed that 3-letter word.
All right, but I don't know what to do.
Oh man.
But yeah.
Stop making words bad. I didn't say nothing bad, bro.
You didn't say bad about you.
That's what I'm saying.
There's nothing bad
the way
about
people
you.
react.
It's not bad. I guess like it's just weird. It is weird to the ear to hear someone bring up like somebody's like ethnicity within like in a context and shit like that. But, like, oh yeah, I fucking love Cam. He's fucking black. He's fucking handsome. He's great. Like it looks like he's not wrong, but damn nigga, why is that?
You put it like that.
Fuck it. Hey, speaking of fucking black and greatness, shout out to Ray. Shout out to Toon. Shout out to Ralph. We threw a benefit concert for them in San Bernardino like 2 weeks ago. DC pulled up.
Yeah.
A lot of the homies pulled up. My Big Cali stopped by. Phantom Threat.
Debo pulled up.
Yeah, Curly Debo. He brought the
dog, man. Oh man,
we got. I want to bring him in for an episode, man. I want him to advertise his business.
I was that shit. I was like, man, it was good seeing him, bro. I was like, damn, bro. I've been seeing you out here doing your shit, bro. Like, I'm fucking proud of you, dude. That shit. I love seeing you out here, man. I've been seeing you out here getting that money off these dogs. And he's like, yeah, man. He was just telling me too about just how he got put on. He's like, dude, I did this thing for this Latino trap, dude. Like, he's like, after that, I got a gang of followers. Whenever they need dogs, like, they just hit me up. I thought his dog was just like so chill. There was a gang of people out there. His dog was just chilling. He had his dog trained like so good. Like
the
little kids could walk up to it, touch it.
Hard, bro.
Like man, he's on his grind, man. Shout out to Debo, man.
Shout out my boy. Shout out to Juan, man.
Always been on this shit.
I was like, man, I'm trying to go to your spot. I'm trying to pet some puppies, man.
We should go pull up to him out in Victorville.
Play with some puppies.
We'll go some love.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we'll put his Instagram up too. Make sure y'all can check out his business. Y'all looking out for some dogs and anything like that.
High power.
Yeah, man. He got it down, man. He's got his dogs.
You should go out to Victorville. We can go shooting with him
Shoot some guns, fucking play with some dogs.
Niggas, we got the shooters.
America, baby.
Ben had them. Always had that.
It was a beautiful thing, man. It was a beautiful show, man.
Yeah. Shout out to, it was just dope being there for the homies, like that was some shit that was really for Ralph, that was really for my bro. Like that's just my brother. Mm-hmm. And what's really great about it is because we had other homies come through, but it was like, and I felt the same way at the shower the other day, like when it's the merging of worlds. Yeah. And I feel like that's the thing as you get older, but when you start to see the people that you just grew up with in the streets mixing in with the people that you do business with, and that you're able to take your business and big up your homies and shit like that, like, they're going through a tough time. With Ralph's son having jaundice and then getting cerebral palsy, so we were able to raise like a lot of money that day. And on their GoFundMe, we'll put the GoFundMe link up as well to help Harley heal on GoFundMe if you want to find it and donate. But they've already raised at least like $18,000 already.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, they were out there too.
Yeah. Shout out to Productive Culture was there, making sure we sounded crispy. Jordan was there. He's making sure he's whispering. He's like, "Hey man, make sure the kids don't fucking step on them wires." Well, yeah, it was really a beautiful day because I got the homie talking to me about my little nephew that I only see when I go over Ralph's house, and he's like, "Hey, get his ass off." So that was dope, man. I really hope that people continue to support that family and families in general who are going through that tough situation when you have a child that special needs. Because I've worked with kids on the autistic spectrum, adults as well, and those services are far and in between. And a lot of times, especially within our communities, a lot of people don't want to seek it out and shit like that because there's some sense that you're alone. You don't got to experience that kind of thing anymore. So. If you want to donate to help their family, help Harley heal, you can find it on GoFundMe. Yeah. But yeah, it was super great. Shout out to the homegirl Ray as well for helping us put it together. Amazing artist. That's the homegirl who's featured on the song The Hills. And we just had a dope ass meeting. Went to Nas's restaurant on
Sweet Chick.
Sweet Chick.
Oh yeah,
fire. I bought 2 of the barbecue chicken sandwiches. Gas.
2 of them.
Yeah, 2 of them. I seen the homie Nikel Smith up there. I seen Adam 22 was in there. Yeah, it was cracking. I had to tell him, I was like, bro, that 2019, that was my shit. I think it's 2018, 2019. That was one of my favorite projects of that year.
Oh, his project?
Yeah. As an actor and a rapper, bro's hard. But we got a video coming for The Hills, and a lot of dope ass ideas. Just building with all the creators from the Dino, so it's always tight to just see the people from the
community.
City. Yeah, man, all about the community. That's how we're gonna build, and I hope that we get more opportunities to build, especially with Rat Habits as well. To however we can use this platform to big up the people from our community and other communities that align with the shit that we be on. So shout out to them. Shout out to the homies that came through. It was dope.
Yeah, it was a. Beautiful, like I said, it was a beautiful thing, like, because it was for a reason, it was everyone was there for a reason, for Harley, like, and then like a bunch of people showed out, like it was awesome. Like,
girls there doing tattoos and shit. It was lit. Niggas was really getting tatted. Malik pulled up. That nigga Ralph was looking at him. He had the thing on. He's like, "Who's this big ass nigga looking like Caden, but bigger?" But yeah, that was cracking, man. Shout out to them. Shout out to the one who powered this podcast at all times, Productive Culture. If you want to get your podcast right, you know who you got to go to get it tight. Productive Culture. I could have did better. Man, I'll do better on the next one. But that was pretty good, right?
Yeah, you should some read-throughs. You got to get
some of these, yeah. I know you're going to keep some of these, and you can, put me on a commercial or whatever. You can have that for free. All right. Hey, before we, I know we're running it up right now, but Rick and Morty starts tonight.
Rick and Morty.
Yeah. Rick and Morty. Hey, Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty.
Rick.
Soulja, why is Soulja Boy part of everything?
That's just so fire.
Lately,
he's just got it, man.
And we will, you can definitely expect this podcast to talk about Soulja Boy and Bow Wow on the next episode once this versus goes down.
When he drops that,
for real. I mean, it's gonna be a tough one. That's gonna be a tough one.
I feel like Soulja gonna smoke him.
They have bangers, but I think Soulja has like some more well-known.
Little Bow Wow, you just don't know.
That's come on. Bow Wow got some joints.
He does, man. Like people
remember that basketball with the airbrush force? Come on, man.
Yeah. He had the JD machine and the So Def machine behind him, bro.
Yeah. I'm not saying he has no bangers, but I feel like Soulja Boy's
that's classic.
Has more like
they're timeless. Soulja Boy's like more timeless.
His bangers did stop at a point.
They did,
but what's his name? Bow Wow. It sounds like 2002.
But
so it sounds 2003.
His stopped too, but his stopped his shit stopped. Then fucking like 6-7 years later, then Soulja Boy comes out.
But then Soulja Boy have a song together. He keeps reinventing himself though. So you think Soulja Boy fell off, and then fucking 5 years later he'll fucking drop a song.
Nigga, we made it. Remember that shit? That was his shit.
Oh, that was fire.
He came out of nowhere with that shit, bro. Like
he stole my whole fucking flow.
Yeah. The first rapper to go viral, man.
I'm the first rapper on YouTube.
Yeah. For real though.
I respect him more. I respect his hits more because he did his shit more independent. He didn't have like a major label like So Def backing him. And they pretty much reached like the same peak.
Fucking original SoundCloud rapper.
Yeah. Original YouTube rapper, original SoundCloud rapper, MySpace.
He's a guy.
Every platform, he's taking advantage of it.
He's a guy. Yeah. All right, so I guess we at the point now. What are you guys adding to the Rap Happens playlist today?
Shit. I was talking to your homie.
I've been adding shit already. Like
Airplane James.
Yo, that's my dog, bro. It's fire.
That's my shit. It sounds like Battle Cat. It's West Coast. Yeah. It sounds fucking.
Bro, it's hard. Bro, it's hard. We got more shit. Him and I have more shit on the tuck.
I think it was 100 bands or Feel This. It was either 2 or 3.
Yeah, I saw a video of him performing 100 bands at one of those Juneteenth yesterday. Lit.
That's my speed.
Yeah, 100 bands lit. Have you heard his new project? Just came out.
I got it when you put it in the group chat.
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
That Feel This, that was my shit off of there.
Yeah, number 3.
Yeah, that shit go hard. It got that Detroit bounce. That reminds me of that Lil Yachty shit that he did.
Michigan Boy.
Yeah. So I've already added that as well. That's
mine.
I'll put Baby and fucking Dirk. I don't know which 2040.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that one yet. I'm gonna check that one out. 2040.
Yeah. The one for me on that one is that's facts. That song.
That shit goes hard too.
That song goes hard. I'm probably gonna go with my boy Nudie.
Yeah.
Nudie and 21 Child's Play.
I gotta hear that. Oh, I see the 2040. I think somebody did put this in the group chat the other day, right?
Might have been me.
Bam, I'm adding it. And Nudie, I think
he just dropped something on Nudie.
Yeah. Dr.
My
Evil.
ad is gonna be. I'm about to add this new Isaiah Rashad, the headshots for the locals. That's just vibes, and the new Vince Staples Law Averages is fire. And I want a special shout out to my boy True. He got this project called When the Smoke Clears. That's really good. The Cool Kids got a new song out with Key. It's called Hibachi. Shit. The new Tyler Creator is hard too. Bro's just spitting. And people forget that he did just win a Grammy. So he's fresh off that.
I'm ready.
I remember Khaled was hot. He's talking shit about Khaled and that shit too. Because remember he got that trophy. He said niggas was big mad because Khaled was pissed about that shit. Because Khaled be building these super albums and shit, thinking he about to run it up, and it don't happen for bro. Yeah. But yeah, shout out to that new Tyler song. Run that up. But yeah. And my new favorite
Migos dropped. People
did y'all like
all of a sudden everybody hates Migos, I guess.
Yeah, what happened?
I don't hate them, but
I don't know when that happened. It seems like over on the internet, it seems like everybody doesn't like Migos.
It's like an oversaturation, I guess, man. Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know why they did.
I don't get it. I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like it wasn't bad, but like it wasn't their best. But I just seemed like a lot of people just seemed like it was just cool to drag it.
I feel like the hate plays a part into it because you hear it so much
with the
of
one with
it.
Drake. I mean, it's Drake.
Yeah, it's Drake.
I don't care. Like, I mean, it sounds good.
It sounds great.
Yeah, hate me all you want. Like, it's Drake. I'm playing it. Like,
some people drag you for liking. I mean, whatever. You know what I'm saying? For liking Drake. What the fuck? Shit crazy.
I'm gonna fucking go out.
I've been listening to fucking
having my way. Quay out here having his way.
My favorite nigga right now is Rimble. That rapper Rimble. I shared it last summer. He had that Gordon Ramsay freestyle.
Oh yeah, I know.
Are you willing to die for these Christians? You spent a band on a burner and died with it? That shit is, I don't know. It's just something about like his delivery and the flow pattern and just like the lingo reminds me a lot of like listening to like early Thug and shit like that, and the early Future when you had to really go back and understand what they saying and shit like that. To the untrained ear, you're not gonna understand how these rhymes are being delivered. You gotta really live this kind of shit to understand the metaphors.
LA, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, I seen a No Jumper vid with him. He's from what's that spot between Long Beach?
San Pedro.
Yep, San Pedro. Yep, that's where he's from.
Okay.
But yeah, Rimble's hard. He dropped a new song called Touchable. He said, I just tapped his shoulder, so I know that he's touchable. So run that shit up.
Hey, Detroit niggas and LA niggas are like, their fucking sound or like fucking...
It's starting to blend.
Yeah, it's starting to blend right now.
They're like hood adjacent.
Yeah, the same way with I feel the same way about like what Larry June does with the trap rap and the smooth like Cardos sound and shit like that Bay Area sound is starting to bleed into the LA sound and the Detroit sound too. Like dudes who are on top of it or who are not like the main, like that dude YNJ that, hold on, nigga, he has a big part of why this shit is happening and bleeding into the LA rap because we like that shit. It's funny, reminds us of E40.
I don't like that shit. I do not. No. Like, that shit's annoying to me, bro. That shit's, and Sada Baby too. I tried to listen, I was like, why do people like he had like a cool freestyle, but I don't like the way he rap. Like, it's like, like, and it's like he's like making jokes and shit. I'm like, I can't. Like, I try to listen to it, I was just like, bro, I'm not feeling this at all. And then that YNNJ too, like I'm like, this like when it comes on, I'm like, like I do not like
fuck with that.
I do not like it. Like I'm
gonna keep sending you a couple and see if I can get you.
Yeah,
give me like, let me run through.
I don't know, but if that's his whole flow, like doing that, I don't like people that rap like that. I do not like that flow. Like
I be in that flow sometimes. Sometimes I listen to, there's a TikTok of someone who listens to that flow all the time. You can't stop talking in that flow. Like
that's crazy.
I do that shit all the time.
Yeah, so I can't do it right popping now, on TikTok, man. That's what's crazy about.
Yeah, he had that he flips similar like G-Funk and stuff like that. He flips a lot of old
and then that too. Music. I don't like that shit either. I don't like fucking like almost like kind of like low-key don't really like oldies like Motown shit. Like I don't.
That's my bad.
I'm so tired of those fucking samples. Like I'm sick of it. Like and I just been hearing the songs because so much over my life, and then everybody remixes them. Like it's like fuck. I'm tired of hearing that shit. Like
fuck you, Marvin Gaye.
For real, low key. Sorry, bro.
I'm tired of hearing that shit. Fuck Marvin Gaye.
I'm tired of hearing that shit. I'm tired of those fucking samples.
Sundays for oldies. That's all I play on Sundays.
I'm rocking with you, dog. DC.
Tired of that shit.
But all right, wrap it up or what?
Yeah, we can wrap it up. This has been episode 7, Rat Habits Podcast. Shout out to Productive Coach for holding us down. Make sure you add the playlist. We are going to start adding the playlist across all platforms right now. It's just on Apple Music. It will be on Spotify. And if we can get some of the songs, we'll get it on SoundCloud as well for the free heads. And we love y'all. Keep tapping in. Keep sharing this shit. Like, subscribe, comment, send it to your homie or whatever. We out.
We out, though.
Follow us on Instagram. Rad Habits Holiday. Rad Habits Holiday. Later.